Think you need 72 ounces?
No.
Trailer behind me, this one to keep coming in, he's got a bunch of lanes totally blocked off.
It is so windy, it takes my breath away.
I'm doing everything I can to make sure the sound works. How this thing is actually mounted and what I'm gonna do to make sure this doesn't happen again.
Your mission, Jim, should you choose to accept it.
You should do both, because they're both cool.
He just did really good in that Airstream getting over there. He's about the same size we are.
So maybe when he leaves, we can move over there.
Would you
Walk?
be willing to grab a radio?
Okay.
And you and I can communicate this way? Because I'd love to pull right in where he is.
Okay.
Minnesota.
Yeah, we don't really have time to exchange cards.
What's the SOB behind me doing?
I have no clue.
He's about to piss a lot of people off, I think.
That's not our problem.
Well, that was totally exciting, trying to get into the Loves. And of course, the trailer behind me, this one to keep coming in, he's got a bunch of lanes totally blocked off. I'll bet he's making people really happy right now.
With a forecast of 40-mile-per-hour crosswinds on Interstate 40, we continued our eastward trek to Michigan for our son Brennan's wedding, now just 20 days away.
So we have less than an hour. How was the drive today? We had really high winds today.
Super high winds. In fact, we went outside at that picnic area there just after entering Texas. And my hat blew off and I had to run and grab it, stomp it on the ground to catch it. And that's when we noticed that the roads have been rough, really rough. And the TV has come loose and was hanging there all crooked. And a bunch of stuff's moved around in there because the roads are really bad. On New Mexico, just before we entered Texas. So now I'm going to have to do something different with the TV. I got to look at the bracket. Well, I'll show you what's going on after we park and get set up. But we'll have to figure out how to fix this and make sure it doesn't happen again. So we've arrived at the Cadillac Ranch RV Park. It is insanely windy. I mean, what an absolutely crazy windy drive. I looked on the weather and they're calling up to 55-mile-an-hour wind gusts right now. It's like a wind emergency. Being a Michigan native, we've never experienced such a thing. For this video, I'll try to give you a little taste of this RV park, but it's basically a parking lot with trees. So the spot we nabbed, I'm not sure if it's one of the best spots around, but it's kind of fun. It puts us, we're actually the first spot closest to the building. You can see the Second Amendment Cowboy right there and their new sign right here. And of course, they've got some Cadillacs on display and a sign that says no painting. You can't paint these Cadillacs. When we stopped at that picnic area, if you remember I said that the TV had come loose a little bit. It was sitting here about like this at about this kind of an angle. Now I've taken it down, I've unplugged it. We're parked now. And but let's look a little bit about how this thing is actually mounted and what I'm going to do to make sure this doesn't happen again. What holds this TV onto the mount are there's two bolts going in right here with a nylon washer kind of thing that supports it. And they fit into these slots right here. What had happened is this one had actually come out of the receiver right here where it threaded right in. So I'm going to screw this back in, but I am going to try a little bit of Loctite to see if that helps hold this together. It is a metal bolt going into a plastic fitting, but I think the Loctite will still help secure this together so this doesn't come loose again. So with these bolts now secured and Loctited in, I'm ready to hold it up in place, reconnect all the electronics, and tighten everything back up to mount our TV so we can watch some YouTube tonight. So those two bolts, those nylon washers, slip in here and drop down, and that's what holds this all in place. Then Airstream added this part because this was never designed to go down the road bumping up and down, right? Gravity just works normal in your house. So this flips down and then pushes down in this and it secures everything in place so it doesn't hop loose. But I think this screw came right here, came a little loose over our travel. So we're going to try to tighten that up as well. So we're about ready to grab the whole TV and put everything back in place here. Let's start plugging everything back in together. Here's our AC power that plugs in right here. The next shortest component was our audio leads, and this provides the back feed, so it feeds through the stereo. So we'll hook those back up as well. And the HDMI lead as well, which has this nice right angle connector, and that feeds right into HDMI 1. And the coax connector for the antenna, which I've disconnected because we never use an antenna. In fact, our outside antenna connector is actually our Starlink connector. I've taken out the cable and the antenna connectors on the outside and wired our Starlink plug into that outlet. Now with our two connectors right here Loctited on, I'm going to lift this up. They go right into here, and again, they drop right down into this area, and then I'll swing this down, and I've got a wrench. We'll tighten that up. Let's bring this back up right to here. They fit on, they drop right down just like that, and that holds that right in place. So now this is in place, and I put that little angle connector down. It's dropped down, but it's loose, and I'm afraid, I mean, right now, this will all like lock in just like it's supposed to, but I want to make sure. So I preset a crescent wrench right here to fit that, and I'm going to tighten this back up.
Just so you know, the TV's crooked. It's low on the right. There you go. I mean, that's better.
Yeah, I think it was that way because that's just the way it is.
Yeah.
There's no, I can't
adjustment.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
And that's it. Here's my little wrench. I got that bolt tightened up in there, little hex head screw, and that's about as steady as it was going down the road. So good news, Michelle. We've got YouTube we can watch tonight.
Yay! Well done. I'm just glad it didn't fall off and break.
Crazy. Absolutely crazy that didn't happen.
Golden days drifting far away. Light is leaving town. colors fade, but I'm thinking we stay just for a little while.
One of the attractions they have here at the Cadillac RV Resort is the Second Amendment Cowboy, along with 3 Cadillacs. And Michelle, you said who was in the Cadillacs?
John Wayne, Willie Nelson, and Elvis Presley. It is so windy, it takes my breath away.
I'm doing everything I can to make sure the sound works.
Let's lose track of time. Darling, stay for a little longer while I hold your time. We'll wait, so just rest your head upon my shoulder. Nothing in our way is colder, but the day's not over yet.
We're at the Cadillac Ranch in Amarillo, Texas. Michelle, what do you think?
It's really windy.
It is.
You mean about the Cadillacs?
Yeah.
They're cool. You can hardly tell they're cars because they're so full of spray paint. But they're very cool. A lot of people visit here, you can tell.
A lot of people. And that's the whole thing about spray painting this. Your creation, the spray paint you're going to put on, if it lasts a day, consider yourself lucky. You know, we met up with the Centennial Convergence folks, the Route 66 Centennial Convergence, and they had specially painted one of these white, or big area of it white, and wrote that on. No chance of even figuring out which car that was.
It's all painted over.
Paint so thick. I did some close-up shots so you could get an idea how much paint is actually on these cars. How's your hair coming today, Michelle?
We'll see how long the curl stays with this wind.
Yeah.
It's better today than yesterday, though. Our drive day yesterday, we had 40-mile-hour gusts.
Yeah, actually, I think it was up to 55 by the time we got here. Just crazy. The Airstream really helped us out. That round shape, we're not driving a brick down the road, made a big difference.
You never guess the places that I've been. You never guess the places that I've been. 'Cause everything is like a dream, yeah, but only in that dream that I live in.
Hey, you think you're angelic today? It says 532 miles to Jack Rabbit Trading Company. Do you think it was 532 miles ago we were there? It's been a few days.
Yeah, it's probably accurate.
Yeah. Hey, if you haven't seen that video, check it out. I got it linked right here, and probably a QR code on top of me. Maybe on top of Michelle. One of us.
Never gonna come down from above, 'cause everything looks better from above.
What is that?
It's a map of the historic 6th Street here in Amarillo, Texas.
Oh.
Lists out all the different shops, a lot of antique shops here, and just the other things that are in the area.
Never gonna lose the ones I love, 'cause everything is like a dream, yeah, but only in that world that I dream of. Oh, don't wake me up before you go, 'cause I can't face this day alone. Oh, darling, please just let me sleep. Give me my dreams, give me my dreams, give me my dreams.
Good morning, Mr. Fisher. The Cadillac Ranch, a cultural icon in Amarillo, Texas. But there is a lesser-known icon. Your mission, Jim, should you choose to accept it, is to visit the Slug Bug Ranch and place one of your AirStreamer stickers on one of the buried bugs. As always, if you or any of your AirStreamer crew startle prairie dogs, the secretary will disavow any knowledge of your action. Good luck, Jim.
New instructions.
We are recording all of our Route 66 travels in our lovely Mission 26 We Roam United journal. And we've had fun putting in the stickers from our little mini printer and documenting all of the locations. So we do have this available if you want to check it out in our store. And it's a great way to document your Mission 26. What is your Mission 26?
You can eat 72 ounces?
No.
What do you think? How's it look?
It looks great. That lemon cake, I'm telling you, looks amazing. But I am on an elimination diet right now, so it's a no. But if I weren't, I would be trying that lemon.
It's your elimination diet. You're eliminating fun.
No. I just had a delicious steak. It was amazing. We are at the Slug Bug. Is that what it's called?
Slug Bug Ranch.
Slug Bug Ranch. And so they have more than just slug bugs here. And the slug bugs are kind of cute. They're, you know, smaller. So they're down to our level. And I don't think they have as much paint on them as the other place. But anyway, you should do both because they're both cool. But we're going to show you around here.
We're gonna put our sticker right on one of the slug bugs. Someone else had a sticker right there. See how long it lasts. But if you make it to Amarillo, Texas, and the Slug Bug Ranch and your Route 66 journey, look for the AirStreamer sticker. Let us know if you find it.
I'm flowing, man. I'm flowing, man.
And this seems to be kind of the hub for the Slug Bug Ranch, where you can buy your spray paint. They have mini golf, all kinds of different things you can do right here.
There's restrooms here, and it's right across the side street from the actual location, and it's right across the street from the RV Ranch campground.
Yeah, the Big Texan RV Ranch.
Yeah, so fun little spot here. And I don't know much about the Big Texan RV Ranch, but they have a lot of fun things. They have cabins, they allow campers, and they have
the Conestoga wagons.
Yeah, like a covered wagon with a real door and everything. So anyway, it's a very fun vibe here. So check it out.
Well, it's been a pretty decent stay here at the Cadillac Ranch RV Park, just a couple miles from the famous Cadillac Ranch. And today's the day Michelle and I have to say goodbye to Texas. We are leaving and we're going to land in Oklahoma today. First time the Airstream has been in Oklahoma. There are some crazy loud birds here. Michelle looked it up, what they are. I can't remember what they're called, a big-tailed blackbird or something like that. I'll put it up on the screen. But so those are here. But they're birds. There is some noise from Interstate 40, which we're right next to, and that's one of the things. It's a trade-off of convenience and noise, because we're not miles away from the expressway. We have a little more expressway noise, but easy to get to this park and super easy to exit. Now, Michelle's getting all the dishes done and everything on the inside packed up. I've got to get all the outside chores done so we can hit the road.